Hi everyone, Sam from SaberiSixRealEstate as well as Remax Realtron here, back with another video today. I thought I would make a quick video today about something that actually came up in conversation with one of my clients, and it was regarding tenants. Now, I've made a lot of videos on potential red flags for tenants and things you should know about tenants on the landlord side. As well, since I'm fair, I've also made videos about potential red flags for landlords and what you should know about landlords if you're a tenant. So I've discussed things from the perspective of both sides, and I would say fairly so. But in today's video, I'm going to once again discuss things from the side of a landlord, because I work with both tenants and landlord in residential leasing. But before we do, I actually want to plug a new channel I made. It's a podcast I have. It's called the Above Asking Podcast. I do it with my colleague and friend, Realtor as well. We work at the same office, Ali. It's a very fun podcast, I would say. We talk about business matters. We talk about real estate matters. All the while, we tell some stories. We try to laugh. We keep it casual, yet we try to be informative, right? So it's just a good podcast, a good conversation. I'll leave a link to it in the description box. If you want, go give it a listen, subscribe if you like the first 2 episodes we've uploaded. If not, leave some criticism and tell us what we can do better. But yes, a subscription to that channel would be appreciated. And hey, if you're not subscribed to this channel, why not subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this video? If not, feel free to never watch another video from this channel again. So what I was talking to my client about was the fact that you have to receive full documents when you're screening a tenant, right? So my client is looking to rent his house, and there's this person who came to him and saw the fact that he was looking to rent it, and it's rent by owner. He's not using a realtor, but he's a client of mine, and I know I'll do business with him in the future. But he obviously goes to me because I'm the professional and asks for my advice. And he shows me the documents. And one thing I noticed off the bat, which is a major red flag for me, is the documents, although they have good information. So his employment letter is very good. The salary listed on his employment letter is great. He can afford the rent twice over. Although the information is good, then I say to him, well, the red flag I see here is that it's not the full employment letter. Similarly, with the credit report this guy provided to my client, it was a great credit score. It was from a reputable credit agency bureau. It was from it wasn't from Credit Karma. It was from TransUnion, which I would say is the second best in the industry. And his credit score was really good. It was really good. But once again, it was not the full document. So why does this matter? In previous videos, I've discussed that you need full documents, regardless of how good or how bad the information is on the first couple of pages. So why is this a red flag? Well, I've had bad experiences in my younger, inexperienced days. I am still young. But when I was first starting out, and not just me, I know a lot of realtors who share this experience, and a lot of other landlords who did not work with me, but started working with me and shared their own experiences that kind of lined up with mine, is that if you don't get a full report, whether it be a credit report or a job letter, there's usually something the tenant is trying to hide. Now, when I say usually, I mean usually, not all the time. Obviously, in certain circumstances, the tenant is not trying to hide anything, right? It might have been an accident in the scanning process. They just might not have the full report, although they should, because it's a PDF. You should have the full report, even if it's a job letter. But usually they're trying to hide something. So how could it be, you may ask, that their information, for instance, assuming it's a credit report, their credit score is in the 800s, is really good, but what are they trying to hide? Well, in the past, I've seen that tenants are trying to hide the fact that they have a lot of outstanding debts. It does affect your credit, but not much if you pay your debts on time. So why would this be important for the landlord? Well, if your rental price is, let's say, $2,500, and the person pays up to $2,000 a month in credit card, which he pays on time, but still he has a hefty, substantial sum he pays on a continual basis, which is $2,000. Well, it really does bite into how much you can afford for rent, even though his credit score is in the 800s. Similarly, with a job letter, and this is more important, I would say, if your job letter states that you make like $200,000 a year, or let's go something with more realistic, a person who's trying to rent, typically I would say makes, on the higher end, makes like 110. Let's say that's a very good level of income, which it is. Most landlords would kill for a tenant that makes that much, because it provides security for the landlord. The landlord can be more confident and have more ease of mind that the tenant will not default on rent because they make a substantial amount of income. But even so, if the income states, once again, $110,000, but you only look at that, you're not looking at the remainder of the contract, where it might say, hey, this person is up for contract renewal in 2 months. Now, once again, the landlord has no guarantee that the contract will be renewed. Maybe the person will be let go. Or if you don't have the full job letter, you might not see the fact that this is a probationary period. They've been recently hired. Or the fact that they're on contract, they're not on salary. So they might not get renewed or hired full time. So that's why you need the full report and the full contract, just in general, full documents. Even if you see the first couple pages and that information is very good. You need the full thing, I would say. But I try to tell all my clients, whether I'm working for them or working for them pro bono because they're coming to me for advice, I always say, do you have the full reports? Obviously, there's other things, and I've made plenty of videos about it in the past. Feel free to check them out. But yeah, that's just a quick video today. And thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My contact information is in the description box. And yeah, stay safe, everyone.